Hi, and welcome to this edition of the 2-Minute Fitbit brought to you by Phase 1 Fitness and me, your host, Jerry Bacall. On the menu today, high weight, low rep workouts versus medium weight, high rep workouts. I just finished brushing up on the subject with a very scientific article which made my head hurt. I've tried to simplify the concept and express it in a way that brings the point home and is easily understood. So which is better and what does each target? For ease of discussion, we're going to limit this analysis to resistance training. Your workouts, like everything else in life, should have a goal attached to it. There are basically three categories your resistance training goal can fall into: strength, development, and toning. We're going to leave toning alone for the purpose of this discussion and only concentrate on strength and development. There's no question that there's a certain amount of overlap in these two regimens, but for now we're going to focus on the differences. First, there are two types of muscle fiber, type 1 or slow twitch, and type 2 or fast twitch. When working for strength, the goal is to create as much force as possible on the weight, which is where fast twitch fibers come into play. To illustrate force and what speed has to do with it, we can look at one of those car safety tests they do by crashing the car into a brick wall. Obviously, the faster the car is moving when it hits the wall, the greater the force that car exhibits on the wall. So in trying to build strength, the fast twitch fibers are able to exert more force on the weight, which then translates into strength. Strength workouts are usually defined as short duration, high intensity, and high weight. To put it into numbers, that means 3 to 4 sets of 1 to 5 reps at 80% of a 1 rep max. A key element, whether working for strength or development, is taking each set to momentary muscle failure. How does this differ from a development or hypertrophy workout? Scientific studies have shown that there's a hypertrophy zone that occurs with 4 to 5 sets in the 8 to 12 rep range working at 50 to 60% of 1 rep max. These weight and rep ranges for both strength and hypertrophy apply to all muscle groups, both upper and lower body and both large and small. So first you have to choose your goal. Are you looking for pure strength or are you looking to increase size and development? Whether you're working for strength or development, there's going to be an overlap. In other words, working for strength is also going to increase size to a degree, and working for hypertrophy is going to increase strength to a certain degree. Let's take a look at how these two different workouts match up in terms of volume or total amount of work done. If we take a barbell curl in both instances, the 1 rep max for the strength athlete is 100 pounds, which sounds a little light, while the 1 rep max for the development athlete is 80 pounds. Again, sounds a little light. If the strength athlete is working at 80% of the 1 rep max and does 5 reps and is able to complete 4 full sets of 5 reps, his total volume is 1,600 pounds. On the other hand, if the development athlete does 5 sets of 12 reps at 60% of the 1 rep max, for a total of 60 reps at 48 pounds per rep, brings a total volume of 2,880 pounds. The additional 1,280 pounds of volume translates into hypertrophy and not necessarily strength. Volume equals work, and the more work, the more development. Remember, this is predicated on all sets for both athletes being performed to momentary muscle failure. As in any workout regimen, diet and rest are just as important as training. For further information on the importance of a balance between the three, refer back to my Fitbit entitled The True Value of Rest from March 15th of this year. Hopefully this clears up any questions you had about heavyweight versus medium weight workouts. Remember, for any of this to work in its true sense, then you have to stick to your goal, just as in any other facet of life. Thanks again for tuning into this edition of the 2-Minute Fitbit. Join us again when we discuss another interesting topic. Until then, I'm your host, Jerry Bacall, wishing you success, and above all, please stay safe and healthy.